Beginning your practice in child's pose. Yoga isn't about executing the poses perfectly or having the best balance. Yoga is connecting with yourself. Yoga is like learning to breathe again, or that moment when you jump out of bed in the morning and rush outside to do that first sun salutation. You're utterly blinded at how brilliant the world can be. Yoga is taking a moment from your stressful, upbeat life, remembering that you have a soul that needs tending to. Rising onto all fours, shift your weight to your left hand, raise the right arm. As you exhale, lower the right arm, slip it beneath the left armpit, shoulder to the ground. If it's comfortable, the left arm reaches toward the sky. Big breaths into the twist. Take one more deep breath in. Lower the left hand back to the ground again. Make your way back onto all fours. Shifting your weight to your right hand, raise the left arm to the sky. One more deep belly breath in, lower the left arm, slip it beneath the right armpit, shoulder to the ground, perhaps raising your right arm toward the sky. Take one more big breath in, lower your right palm to the ground, back onto all fours. Place your right forearm to the ground, parallel to the top edge of your mat. Raise the left arm. Quarter downward dog, extend the left arm forward, palm to the ground, forehead to the ground, belly tucked in, core is engaged. Long through your left side. Preparing to switch sides, make your way back onto all fours. Place your left forearm to the ground, sweep the right arm to the sky. Quarter downward dog, right arm reaches forward, forehead to the ground, palm to the ground, belly tucked in. Half downward dog, left arm extends forward to join the right. Keep the core engaged. Now preparing to rise from here into your first downward facing dog. Lift your forehead from the ground, walk your hands in towards you slightly, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes under, float your hips toward the sky, and begin to bend one knee into the next, working all of the kinks and cracks out of the ankles and the knees. Straighten your legs, walk your hands to your toes, moving to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Catch your elbows, begin to sway the upper body nice and gently from one side to the other. Release your elbows, palms to the ground, walk your hands forward, downward dog. Lift the right leg high behind you, bend your knee, let the heel roll over the left hip. Straighten the leg back out behind you, foot to the ground, lift the left leg high behind you, bend your knee, let the heel roll over your right hip. Straighten the left leg back out behind you, take a big step forward, right foot steps to join. Inhale, chest lifts, exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank, lower with control. Inhale, little cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog for 5 of your very fullest breaths. Drinking the air into the very depths of your lungs with each inhalation. Take one more full breath in. At the bottom of your next breath, gaze forward to either step, walk, or hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow deeply over your thighs. Inhale, chest lifts. Palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Lower slowly. Inhale to rise upward. Exhale back into downward dog. Soft, steady gaze toward your navel. Steady, audible breath. Take one more deep breath in. At the bottom of your next breath, gaze forward to step, walk, or hop your feet between your hands. Inhale, chest lifts. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise all the way up, arms overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise upward. Exhale, back into downward dog. Extend the right leg out behind you. Take a big step forward, ankle beneath the knee. Shifting your weight to your left hand, raise the right arm. Lift your gaze to your fingertips. Squeeze the right knee tightly beneath the chest. Take one more full breath in. As you exhale, lower your right palm back to the ground. Drop the left heel. Inhale, exalted warrior. Reach up through the right arm, back through the left. Lift your gaze. Take one more deep breath in. Extended side angle pose. Either right elbow to the top of your thigh, left arm reaches forward, perhaps resting your fingertips to the ground on the little toe side of your right foot. Lean back into the shoulder blades. As you initiate your next inhalation, rise all the way up. Straighten both legs, exalted triangle, reaching up through the right arm, back through the left. Thigh muscles drawn up tightly. Take one more full breath in. Exhale back to center. Reach as far forward as you can and now tip into a lengthy triangle. Long through the arms, broad across the chest and shoulders. Turning your gaze to your big toe on your right foot. Bend your right knee, plant your palms to the ground, step back into upper plank as you exhale, lower. Inhale upward, exhale back into downward dog. Extend the left leg out behind you, take a big step forward, ankle beneath the knee. Shifting your weight to your right hand, inhale, raise the left arm, lift your gaze, squeeze the left knee snugly beneath your chest. Take one more deep belly breath in. As you exhale, left palm to the ground, drop the right heel. Inhale, exalted warrior, reach up through the left arm, back through the right. Sinking deeply into your lunge. Take one more full breath in. Exhale back into extended side angle pose. Right arm reaches forward over the right ear. Lean back into the shoulder blades. Stack the shoulders. As you initiate your next inhalation, slowly rise back to center, straighten both legs, exalted triangle, reaching up through the left arm, back through the right. Tuck the belly inward to protect the lower back. Back to center, reach as far forward as you can, tip back into triangle. Turning your gaze to your big toe on your left foot. Soften into the left knee, plant your palms to the ground, step back and lower. Inhale, little cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Steady, audible breath. Reach the right leg back, cross your right foot behind the left heel. Walk your hands to your toes, cross-legged forward fold at the back of your mat. Drawing your hands to your hips, inhale to rise all the way up. Eagle pose, softening into the knees, left leg crosses over the right, either resting your toes to the ground, perhaps sliding that left foot around the back of your right calf to take the bind. Cross the right elbow over the left, wiggle the palms in toward each other, lift the elbows, draw the thumbs away from your forehead. Stay soft through that standing leg. Keeping the arms as they are, uncross the legs. Inhale, unravel the arms, sweep them both overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands forward, returning to downward dog. Extend the left leg back. Cross your left foot behind the right heel. Return to your cross-legged forward fold at the back of your mat. Lengthening through the legs. Draw your hands to your hips. Inhale to rise. Bend the knees, right leg over the left. Take whichever variation you took on the opposite side. Eagle arms, left elbow over the right. Wiggle the palms in toward each other. Lift the elbows. Press the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keeping your arms as they are, slowly release the legs. Inhale, unravel the arms. Sweep them both overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands forward now, returning to downward dog. Take a big breath in. Step or hop the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead, gaze follows as you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to the ground, step or hop into high plank and lower. Inhale, upward, exhale, downward. Inhale the right leg back, big step forward, ankle beneath the knee. Shifting your weight to your left hand, inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, lower. Drop the left heel, inhale, exalted warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, back into extended side angle. Inhale, exalted triangle, both legs straight, reach up and back. Exhale, back to center, long reach forward to tip back into triangle. Lower the left arm, pyramid pose, placing your fingertips to the ground on either side of that front foot. Feel free to shorten your stance here slightly, and you might need to slide your hands a little higher up along that right shin in order to straighten both legs. Draw the right sitting bone back, left hip a little further forward. Rise all the way up, take a step in with that back foot. Bring your arms behind your back to either catch the elbows or to wiggle the palms together in reverse prayer. Fold forward over your right thigh, keeping the spine long, keeping the legs strong, gazing forward toward your big toe on your right foot. Keep tucking that right sitting bone back, draw the left hip a little further forward. And now staying in your forward fold, release your bind to place your fingertips back to the floor. Soften into your right knee and scoot your left foot over to the right to deepen the stretch through the outside of that left hip. Preparing to drop down from here into a seated twist. Soften into your right knee, tuck the left knee behind the right, and lower all the way down. The right foot crosses over the left thigh. Twisting to your right, place your right hand behind the right hip. Hook the left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, and now exhale to gaze all the way over your right shoulder. Encourage your right sitting bone to drop, deepening the stretch through that right hip. Take big breaths into the twist. One more deep breath in, exhale to release. Pigeon pose, sweep the right leg all the way out behind you to align your leg with the long edge of your mat. Gently ease the upper body forward, pause here on the forearms to make sure that your left knee is feeling safe. And then perhaps fold even further forward to rest your forehead to the ground, perhaps to extend your arms fully forward. Encourage the front of your right hip to drop slightly, squaring your hips to the ground beneath. And lengthen right through to the tips of your toes on your right foot. Imagine breathing softness into the muscles surrounding your left hip. Walk your hands back and toward the hips. Tuck your toes under on your right foot to lift the knees, step back and lower. Inhale, little cobra or upward dog. Exhale, back into downward dog. Extend the left leg out behind you. Take a big step forward, ankle beneath the knee. Shifting your weight to your right hand, inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, lower. Drop the right heel, inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale back into exalted triangle, both legs straight. Exhale back to center, long reach forward, back into triangle. Turn your gaze to your big toe on your left foot, pyramid pose, lowering the right arm. Take a step in with that right foot to shorten your stance. Tuck the left sitting bone back, draw the right hip a little further forward. Gaze towards your big toe on your left foot. Slowly rise all the way up. Take a step in with the right foot, shorten your stance. Catch the elbows behind your back, draw the palms together, bow forward. Keep the spine long, gazing toward your big toe on the left foot. Keep drawing that left sitting bone back. And now staying in your forward fold, release your arms, fingertips to the floor on either side of your foot. Soften into the left knee, step the right foot off to the left side, bringing the stretch a little more deeply into the outside of that right hip. Both legs straight. Preparing to return to your seated twist. Soften into the left knee, tuck the right knee behind the left, lower all the way down to cross your left foot over your right thigh. Preparing to twist to your left, left hand behind the left hip, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale to lengthen through your spine, and now exhale to gaze all the way over your left shoulder. And really encourage your left sitting bone to drop here. Take one more deep breath in, exhale, release the twist. Sweep the left leg out behind you, back into pigeon pose. Walk your hands forward again, pause on the forearms to make sure that right knee is feeling comfortable. Perhaps fold further forward to rest your forehead to the ground or to extend the arms fully forward. And this time the front of the left hip drops, hips square to the ground beneath. Your breath becomes even more audible as it resonates between your chest and the mat beneath. Now slowly walk your hands back and towards your hips. Tuck your toes under on your left foot. Step back into high plank. Lower slowly. Inhale to rise. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Now shifting forward into upper plank. Drawing your shoulders forward over your wrists. Drop the knees if you need to. Lower all the way to the ground. Point your toes, interlace your fingers to your lower back, reach into the arms, keeping the tops of your feet on the ground. Lift your chest right off of your mat. With each inhalation, lift the chest a little bit higher, and all the way down, arms to your sides, turn your head to one side. Draw your head back to center, arms stay at your sides, big toes together. Lift the legs and the chest off of your mat. Engaging the muscles through the back side of the body. One more big breath in, lift a little bit higher. And release, head to the opposite side, arms to your sides. Preparing for unstrung bow, drawing your head back to center. Turn your palms to face the ground, bend the knees. As you exhale, lift the thighs, the upper body right off of the ground. Palms gently pressed toward the floor. Take one more big breath in, lift the chest, the thighs a little bit higher still. And release, forehead to the ground, feet to the floor. Extend your arms forward into crocodile pose. Let your entire body relax. And now gently roll over onto your back. Once you've rolled over, hug your knees to your chest, wrap your hands around your shins, rock from side to side. Keeping hold of your right knee, straighten your left leg down onto your mat, knee down twist, reaching the right arm to the side, palm down. Guide the knee to the left, gazing all the way over your right shoulder. Take bigger breaths into the twist. Draw your head to center, right knee to center, hug both of the knees back to your chest. Keep the left knee to your chest, straighten the right leg. Left arm to the side, palm down. Gaze to the left, draw the knee to the right. Draw your head to center, left knee back. Give both knees one last squeeze. And now release your shins, lower your feet to the floor, extend your legs fully down onto your mat for our final posture. Take a deep breath in through the nose, audible breath out through the mouth. Once more, big breath in through the nose, empty through the mouth. Allow your entire body to relax to the support of the earth beneath. Allow your body and your mind to drift into stillness. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to resurface. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Extend your arms out overhead for a full body stretch. Bend your knees. Roll softly to your right side, resting your head to your upper right arm. And now rise from here to a seated, cross-legged position. Drawing your palms to your heart. Namaste.